Hold select button when starting a new game to enable alternate game modes. New challenges await. So what? Just hard mode? To hold select? I just want to see what's going on here. What's super? I assume it's the easiest, but...
Cosmoleki 20x7.
Okay. So... Omega is weird. All right. I said I would keep my critiques, most of the critiques, till the end. Don't look. Okay. So, Flea World loves, you know, oil and shit. So, he had to just tell me before I thought. So, yeah, you just start with your ending items. Well, let's get to the... Let's get to some plays with music. With music that doesn't, you know, sound like this. Uh-oh, Misty being a hater. Oh, this is where this is, okay. All right, let me get through this, and then we shall talk. Okay, this music's fine. Oh, this is where we came into the game. Yeah, no, he's been playing it. Okay, so, all right, what do I think about this hack? Okay, so, I'm very bad with collecting my thoughts and organizing, like, you know, in this regard, like, how do I feel about it? But I guess I can start with expectations. Check the death screen. I will after this.
What?
Obviously, this has been a hack that everyone has been waiting for a very long time. Expectations have been very high for this. And you know, and so the thing is too, that also puts a lot of pressure on the developer, because, you know, Meta wanted to just create something like this and have it be like whatever project he saw, like whatever outcome he saw. And so this was like his project, his fun thing that he wanted to do. So I'm gonna like put the expectations aside, because we all had high expectations. So like I don't want to critique anything based off of those expectations. I obviously played on 1.1. I only did 1.0 for like one section. So 1.0.
It sucks!
And it's funny because in the Discord, they're like, yeah, Oats is going to get filtered. And I was like, yeah, haha. I feel like that's probably because they may have playtested it and they knew that it was like ridiculously hard for like really weird reasons. Like not like a fun, challenging hard, but like a very bizarre scaling hard. And a difficulty that doesn't seem quite polished. It seems like kind of... It's like a difficulty to where they're like, all right, well, we got through it after a bunch of attempts, so... You know, just put it out there. It wasn't, It wasn't like an intuitive difficulty, which is what most of us enjoy. Because when it's more intuitive and maybe a little bit more, not yellow paint, but like subtle clues that allow you to like do something maybe like first try, second try, maybe third try if you just made some mistakes. But like if you're like honed in, paying attention, you can pick up on those clues and finish it. And then you feel good about doing that because you're like, yeah, I was paying attention, I was focused, I killed it, you know. So it just felt very, not very cohesive, I guess. Like everything felt a little bit separated, you know. I don't know. Anyways, so 1.1 kind of fixed some of that, even though some of the rooms were like questionable to me. Whatever. I like difficult hacks. I did Kaizo Deathless after playing it for like, you know, I had like 1,200 deaths or some shit. I did that stupid Mega X2 hack. It's not stupid, actually. I think it's a good challenge hack. If it was polished up, especially if it was polished up and adjusted, I think it's a great challenge hack. But like, I'm not, you know, I'm not shy when it comes to challenge hacks and like pushing myself to do really difficult things. It just felt, it felt weird. You know? Yeah. And I honestly think that they said, haha, Oats is going to get filtered because they were anticipating the fact like it's not playing very well. That's my opinion. I think that's probably why, like, haha, because they're anticipating a lot of people will probably feel that way. And obviously, like, I'm a larger Metroid streamer or whatever, so. So, what else? Okay, so we talked about difficulty. Which, like I said, it's totally fine. Because this is like this is Meta's project, and I think it's awesome that he did this. And Meta is incredible at making ROM hacks. And this has been a long process, and I think it's really cool. So, if Meta's in here, thank you. This is awesome. It's insanely hard work. But yeah. All right, so what else should I talk about? So the difficulty, the immersion is a little bit lacking, I think. So like, for example, when I enter a new area and then I'm like trying to find where the boss is, it's not very intuitive. It's like less intuitive than Fusion. However, Fusion is a linear game to begin with, so it's going to be less intuitive. If you're not being handheld the entire time, that's totally fine. However, I feel like there's a big disconnect. So then, like, by the time you do find the boss, like, I'm not very immersed, and then the boss fights themselves seem a bit lacking. Like, there's like a balance issue, and I can't put my finger on it. Between, like, even, like, the music, like, the charge being way louder than the music. You know, like, just little things. It's like, it's not pieced together to where I'm, like, immersed when I, like, finally get to that boss fight or something. I think the last area of the game was the coolest area. However, that is a funny thing in and of itself. It was kind of just becoming a comedy thing because of the trial and error. You know? Yeah, it doesn't make me go, oh, like, that was sick. Like in original Fusion, like, when you're going to Ridley, there's, like, a build-up to Ridley. And, like, the music is upbeat. And, like, you are actively progressing in a pretty nice manner. And then you finally get to the eye door for Ridley. And it's like, oh, shit, what's this? And then Ridley's blowing your eardrums out. You know? And it's, like, immersive. You know? Okay, so anyways, what else can I talk about? So the immersion just didn't feel very cohesive to me. What else? Difficulty, immersion. I don't mind the map layout. Like, I think some people were like complaining, I think, about backtracking. That's just a Metroid game. The backtracking wasn't that bad. Like, I think I'm fine with that. Like, it wasn't bad enough because traversing areas isn't terrible. If you're doing 100%, then it becomes tedious because then you're looking for, like, the one block. You know? I don't think the backtracking is a extremely great critique, I guess. Yeah. People were more mad about one-way paths. Okay, one-way paths, I could see. Yeah. I think I can see a critique about one-way paths because that is probably the most annoying thing ever. You still want to, like, explore. There's, like, a couple doors, and you're like, I'm just going to pick this door. And then you hit a one-way path or something. It's like, oh, okay, well, fuck my life. You know, I didn't save. I have to go all the way around. Yeah. So also, at the start of the game, it's a little confusing. So in Fusion, you have color-coded doors, right? So I remember I came across a blue door, like, pretty fast. How the hell do I get out of here now? So like this. You come across this blue door. And in the original game, doors are color-coded. I can't remember what the, like, default door color is, but regardless. And it's confusing because you're already opening colored doors. So, like, as a Fusion player, you expect... Because if you're going to play this game, you're like, oh, I loved Fusion. Like, this is so cool. It's a crossover. And then you see, like, there is no color coding. And I understand the color coding is, like, blue doors are, like, normal progression doors. Yellow is, like, a navigation or a data or whatever. Whatever the other colors are. Or, yeah, whatever the colors mean. There is a meaning to them, but it was just confusing at first. And then you get to, like, the security gates, and it just, like, unlocks just that door. You know? It seems, it's almost like an incredibly underwhelming sense of progression. Because you hit a security thing in the actual game, and I know this we need to separate this and the actual game a little bit, but to be fair, this is a kind of a remake or a reimagined. So, you hit a security gate, and then you remember, oh, these doors now are unlocked. That's right. I just hit a security level 2. And it was this color, and I remember seeing this door here. Oh, in the beginning, I remember seeing the door there. That's really cool. What is this unlock now? But with this, it's like you hit a security, and it's like, oh, it just unlocks literally the door in front of you, or whatever. Okay, what else? I could like complain about there being no power grip, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's okay. I do like the grip. I think that's like a fusion of like staple movement, or a staple of fusion movement. Sorry, mixing up my words, but and that's like removed, right? So I don't know. That's like a small critique. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm not gonna like complain about that. I followed the blog for a bit. It sounds like things were massively reworked due to space issues. Could have been, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, that this is like a me critique, like an opinion. I wouldn't ever, like, put this into my final... Like, if I was gonna rate, and, like, truly, accurately, fairly rate, I wouldn't take no power grip into consideration. You know what I mean? It's like a me thing. I don't care, because it's like a creative liberty or whatever. But, what else? I guess, okay, we'll talk about bosses. I mean, we already kind of talked about bosses a little bit and how they were somewhat underwhelming. Dragon was really... Yeah, what's up, I finished. Was really bizarre. I don't know what was going on with Dragon, because we would spam the shield, and Oats, nobody knows what's going on with Dragon. Yeah, so you would break the shield eventually after like spamming, and I kind of came to some conclusions after a bit, because I was trying to farm up some health as well. So I think Dragon was regenerating, right? Dragon's gimmick is that their shield regenerates, so you need to spam headshots. Or spam beam shots, sorry, to bring down the shield, and then you missile the weak point. Okay. That's like very bad. It's very poorly telegraphed. Yeah, so weak points, what the hell are you talking about? What Centrix is talking about is there was like, let's say 5 orbiting things, but they were orbiting fast. And it's really hard to, you know when you're like looking at a fan and you just stare at the middle of the fan, it's like moving super fast. But if you stare at every single blade of the fan, you can follow the blades of the fan. But you're not going to do that. It's really hard to see what you're even breaking. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to tell where the weak points are. It's orbiting so fast, it's like a ceiling fan. Right? Because I assume that's what you mean by weak points. Or because what you mean, Centrix, right, is there's those orbiting things, right? And you spam, but then you create an opening. And then you have to shoot through that, right? Or unless I'm misunderstanding. Or how do you... No, you just break the shield. Okay, then what the hell were the orbiting things? Didn't some of those break? I thought there was like 5 or whatever, and I thought like you would break some. They were just projectiles. I thought it was supposed to be a shield. And wouldn't they break? Weak points are the robot parts. Okay, then I totally misunderstood, because I thought I was breaking some of those sometimes. And then I thought like I had to just keep like shooting eventually. the fact Oates can't even remember the right thing says... Well, no, because it's confusing. So, there's like... Honestly, people are way too harsh on this hack. Like an official new entry to the series, I saw you play many ROM hacks. This is mind-blowing to me. Okay, I hope you heard me give high praise. You know, I'm just trying to give, like, a critique because, of course, I'm going to give a critique on it. And I think meta is incredible. And I think that this ROM hack was a lot of work. And I think they should be, you know, super happy with themselves and continue to make sweet ROM hacks. But with that being said, I am still, there was a lot of like issues I had, you know. Yeah, like I'm not gonna pretend because I think, here's the thing, I think this could be worked and polished a little bit more, and then it'll be an even better hack, you know? Like, it can be worked and polished, and then it's like, okay, this is... Remember when we played this, and now it's like, oh, this is cool, and people are speedrunning it, and they fixed this, and it's like a super... It's become one of the better hacks, you know? Yeah, exactly. I think... I'm also not critiquing things that can't be easily fixed, right? Fortunately, Dev is making fun of people who say it's too hard. So I don't know if it'll be improved much. This was like Omega mode or something. So the 1.0, I honestly don't know how, like, you have playtesters and they go, that's good, ship it out. Because it's just not a... Guys, I have played thousands of hours in Impossible, Kaizo, Mega X2, which are some of the hardest ROM hacks. So, like, it's hard for me to describe. Out of all those things, I could tell you what was, like, good difficulty, what was bad difficulty, what was fair, what was unfair. In thousands. Maybe not like 2,000 hours, but like I've put a lot of time into those hacks. You know what you're getting into with Impossible and Kaizo. That's a good point. And with this, it's very shocking because it's like, it's not even a, oh, this is hard. Like, we gotta really think about this. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, these blue jellies now? I gotta, like, freeze them for a second and then run around, and then I just keep... Once I get hit by one, I just refresh my reserve, and it goes back down to 1. It's not... Yeah. It doesn't feel like a fun difficulty. I don't know. I'm having a hard time putting this into words, but it's kind of hard to describe. There's just a much better way to implement difficulty, and it felt like this was like, we're just gonna make this really difficult, and some people got through it, you know, eventually, so let's just ship it out. You know what I mean? One other issue that I have, and since we're on the topic of difficulty again, the trial and error difficulty sections, I'm really not a fan of. I do appreciate the fact that there was like checkpoints at the end, which is needed. Like, that's, if there was no checkpoints at the end and you had to keep reverting, I would have probably just stopped playing the hack right there. And it's totally fine. But at the end, when the X are like on the top and you have to like shoot the thing, And you guys are like, oh, it's you broke the block, so they're on high alert now. I broke the block another time. I crouched, didn't move, and the thing still killed me through the wall. But then if you go back and watch, I did that prior. And it didn't kill me. So it's like, why is that a thing? Like what is, you know. The veteran argument is horseshit, though. That just means you need, like, shine sparks and mock balls. Oh, yeah. So there is, like, an actual descriptor of, like, veteran and expert and stuff, or whatever they are on the Metroid construction. But oh, one thing, too, that was a little bit weird was the power bombs charging your beam up. Was that actually useful? Did anyone utilize that? Did that, like, stun one of the X or something? Like, what was that useful? I tried to use it on Ridley, and I did it a couple times, but then I just ended up just spamming something else. And just fried Ridley. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else. I felt like I had something else. Okay, so the final boss not being fightable, that's not the end of the world. I will say, if we want a final boss that's fightable, just take the Mega Man X3 intro boss. Bam, done. Just copy paste it and then put a Kraid sprite on him. That's all it is, right? You just copy and paste the code over. That should be fine, right? Well, the final, the rising thing, which is cool, but that's also like a whatever critique. I don't know. And it seems like the removal of the final fight was due to space. Okay, that's fair enough. Like, I know these things are very challenging and difficult, and yeah. The music, I feel like some of the music felt, I don't know, like it didn't translate well to SNES from like the Game Boy Advance. I almost feel like the music should be like reworked a little bit, just a little bit, polished up. But that's whatever. If I knew how to do music in SM, I would totally, you know, see if I could work on some stuff with that, but I just don't know how to, yeah, I saw that. Yep. I know, so they don't translate well, but you have to, like, polish it up, right? I think it's good. I mean, I think this is fine as well. I just felt like, and I could be wrong, wasn't there a, I remember complaining about it, because it just didn't sound right on one of these tracks. And I was like, oh, this just sounds weird. Like, it sounds underwhelming, and it doesn't matter. The music. I'm going to commission Misty to make a ROM hack for me. And then I'll make him sign an NDA that says I made it. Wow, Oats, this is great! Misty's not that hype. Agreed. One thing I had in mind is that BSL was the X itself. Oh, yeah, it could be. A lot of that information's out there, Rakir. You know. Like, there's a lot Riveting gameplay, Oats. Shut the hell up. Coding an assembly is like putting your arm in a wood chipper. Yeah. Oh no, I know. I know how it works. It's just assembly is like literally just the language. Okay, so it's funny. I actually wrote up a map. I have like, it was like 2 or 3 ideas for a ROM hack. And I had like a tile generator. Or you would like fill it in. And I like created a map for like some of my ROM hack ideas. But am I going to do that? Probably not. I got other shit to do. And I don't even know if I have that anymore. I'd have to look. I know I saved an image of it somewhere. Gonna wind down with some Balatro? Hell no. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think this was cool, and I think it's fun. And once again, Meta and everyone that worked on this and playtested, thank you very much. I know it's been a long time coming. And when I give a critique, it's because I do want to see this blossom into something that is like a little bit more polished. And it's not a critique on you or anyone. It's just, you know, it's like you need a broader range of opinions, and I know like you can't get that with only so many playtesters, and so this is just simply my opinion to help assist to make a more polished, a more enjoyable experience. So yes, and I know it's hard like when you make things like this is difficult. So like if I make a ROM hack and I put it out there and it gets a 1 out of 5, that's hard because you put a lot of work into it, and it's like your thing that you did, and it's hard to not take it personally. However, you got to remember that people are just simply critiquing the product. They're not critiquing you. If people say, oh, you're a piece of shit, Oats, 1 out of 5, then that's obviously like they're just taking it to another level, but that doesn't have anything to do. That's just them being assholes, right? You know, when people are critiquing something, it's just the product itself. What else? I mean, I think that's good. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to mention. Well, that's what I said. I'm trying to like eliminate the expectations, because I think that is also kind of unfair. Like people are like, oh, this has been how many years in development? And that's actually really stressful. It's like the final Game of Thrones book, which George is probably never going to write. Brandon Sanderson probably going to have to take over when he croaks in, 15 years because he still hasn't finished it. People's expectations are like building and building and building and building and building. And then they get the product and it's like, well, we had all these ideas of what it should be, and you gave us too much time to think. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, yes. In all fairness, he's probably afraid he can never meet the greatness of Game of Thrones Season 8. True. I think it would have been better, yeah. I think 1.0... And here's the other thing I said. So, like, since this has been so anticipated, it's weird that the... difficulty starts off so, well, difficult. It's weird that this was the product that they put out when it was for sure going to be something played by many, right? Like people have been waiting forever. So, like, it's just an interesting choice to me. Like, that's also... that the difficulty is not something I would almost put a star on or take a star away from. Because, like, that's the developer's right or whatever to make it that difficult. That's their creativity, their creative freedom. It's just weird because obviously it was going to be a very it's a very anticipated hack by a lot of people, by a lot of Metroid fans. So you're like kind of isolating those people, and then when they say, "Oh, this is too hard. I've been waiting to play this," and I know like the reception has been kind of negative, like from like some people, some playtesters, maybe the creator, like basically making fun of the people. I don't know. I don't know the exact. Yeah. So like if the response is basically get good, it's just a really weird look. I don't know. And it's like they knew that this was very anticipated by many. Let's see how many downloads this has on Metroid Construction. At least 7. Maybe 8. So in total, so 3,000 people have downloaded the 1.1 GBA version. 3,500 people have downloaded the 1.1 SNES version. 2,600 people have downloaded the 1.0 version GBA, and 3,200 people have downloaded the 1.1 SNES. This is a lot of downloads. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's the dev saying that, but I've had people tell me like that is what some people are saying. Probably playtesters, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they made what they wanted, and that's fine. But yeah. But the thing is too, if they made what they wanted and that's fine, then why update it to 1.1? And let's see. Is there going to be another update? You know what I mean? Like, so then why the update? We just made what we want. That's totally fine. 1.0 should have been hard mode. You know, yeah. So anyways, let's get down to the brass tacks. I would probably rate the hack. I'm trying to like overall, this hack is insane. So let's pretend that this wasn't like some super anticipated thing. I think this is like on 1.1. What would I give it? A 4.6 to 4.8. But then you like think about the anticipation, which I'm trying to like ignore. Then like obviously there's like some bias there, and like I would probably lower it a little bit. But if I remove that and this was just like, yo, so and so made this hack, they didn't tell anyone, check it out. Like, holy shit, this is insane. Yeah, it needs a little bit of work, but holy shit. You didn't even know about it until release? Oh yeah, this has been a long time coming. Yeah, it's insane. Like, playing this for the first time, I'd be like, yo, this is what the hell. Oh, you can see it coming out of this stupid hole here. Oops. I think the final area was my favorite area. It's the only area that I felt like I was kind of immersed into, and it had like its own really creative like feel, and it was exciting. It was like, oh shit, like. The sections were very bizarre because, once again, I think trial and error makes the player feel stupid. because if you don't really have like an intuitive way to do something the first time, if you have like the best gamer ever and they're like super focused and they pick up on cues, they're just a legend. If they can't do it in one try, you need to rework the way something is done. It needs to be able to be completed by like the god gamer himself. But in this case, I don't think you could. Me, I did. Because you need to die in order to see. That's what I'm saying. I think the checkpoints made it fine. But I also think that are the checkpoints a band-aid thing? Because you go, okay, now I need to do this. Okay, then, all right, I died 5 times, so I need to now try this. Okay, that didn't work, but now I'm going to do this. Okay, that worked halfway through the room. So now on the 7th attempt, I'm going to try to do that same thing and then jump. Okay, that didn't work, so I'm just going to run. Okay, that worked. Cool, I got it in the 9th try. I think checkpoints are a band-aid solution to a progression or development problem, in my opinion. I don't know if the Metroids were faster. I was having a fine time with the Metroids generally. It's just, yeah. Regardless, were they faster then? Oh, some of them were removed. They're so ass in 1.0. I almost gotta play it. Okay, do I gotta like load up 1.0 and try it? I don't know if I can. Did I save? Like, I gotta see what was, like, play tested and then sent. I did make a backup, yeah. Right, okay, so that's my backup. Alright. Alright, let's take a look. I gotta know how this is. I'm just curious. I'm not, you know, this isn't gonna be in my final rating, if you will. But yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta play this next. First, yo, my boy KPF. Always coming in with the banger reviews. 1 star. This is not a good hack for the simple fact that your own weapons can kill you trying to open the door. This is not fun to me. I played this for 15 minutes and then deleted it afterwards. Others might enjoy it, but I don't. KPF reviews always... Wow, 15 minutes. Thank you for your expert review. I will definitely take that into consideration when I download Jace's hack. Okay, so this is 1.0. I'm very curious to see how awful this is. Oh, fucking GBA my ass! Fucking hell. Hold. Every fucking time. Okay. There's only like 1 or 2 changes in 1.0. People are telling me that this was like near impossible. Apparently there's like a room or 2 that's different that makes it just horrendous. Where was this? I think it was back this way. Oh, it is this way. Okay. And was it 100% here? Yeah, we already got everything. Now we're good. Oh, deathless? Oh, I don't care about... I mean, I died a million times in this version. Hello, friends. I don't know how slightly annoying translates to near impossible. Wait, hold up. The 1.0 DMX sector is almost impossible. That's what I'm referring to. Not your message, Misty.
Warning. Warning.
There's a funny bug when redoing this section. Is that when it doesn't freeze and then you soft lock? Is that when you just change it from one... The Ghidorah at the elevator isn't there? Oh, okay. Interesting. Gotcha. Why are you running away? Coward. Oops. Oh god, the different bomb timings. That's funny. Oh yeah, Shine Spark upwards, don't I hear? Hey, was there like a... I did, yeah. $14 hours, 34 minutes. However, I kept the timer running when I went on break, so what, 11 hours? I don't know. My memory sucks unless I have a... visually, it's really good. If you're telling me something to remember, it's fucking horrendous. But if I see someone do something... That's how I learned how to ski. I just went on my own, and by the second time skiing... I was going down black diamonds. I was like literally watching every single skier and where they put pressure on their shins and feet. Other than that, like, it's terrible. Like, I can't... My memory's hot trash. I remember name colors. Their name was Red, Josh. Or Joss. So, it's looking like we found the person that said it. Got him. All right. It's so annoying that they take your shit. Oh, here we go. Alright, so what is the, what's the dealio here? How much harder is this? Okay. I gotta just jump over that one. Yeah, that all seems the same. Okay. Okay, don't jump over that one. They seem faster. I don't think they're any faster. Stupid fucking... Probably just refill. So I can at least take a hit there. I'm just curious to see, because, yeah, I know this might all be similar, but I just want to see, like, that one room. Okay, okay, I got a plan for that. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I will. You guys think the speedrun will be fun of this? That did work, but it didn't scroll the camera the way I thought it would. I would recommend this, yeah. Oh, so I can just run off that, okay. Wait, I feel like they added an extra Metroid there. Yeah, once you know how to do everything. Not too bad. I'd be able to just run. Ah! This big Metroid... Oh. Why take that one out? That's really bizarre. Out of all the ones to take out, that's the one you take out? That to me is, interesting. Are you labbing this out, Emmett? Oh, no. He's labbing. Uh-ohs. No, he's practicing right now. It took the block out from under me. All right, so far I think this is similar. Or did they add they might have added a Metroid here? I don't know. It's hard to say. Are they on freezing faster? Maybe. Maybe that's why it felt like there was more. Yeah, maybe a little bit actually, yeah. Yeah, they are. Uh-oh. Yo, check this out. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, they did. So I guess they are unfreezing a little bit. A little bit faster, yeah. Oh yeah, this part. I assume this is the same then. Oh, that was the only difference then? This bullshit? This part pissed me off. Oh, you can walk? Oh, morph. What's down here? Nothing? All right. I think that was... Is this the last part then? All right, so if that's the last part, then yeah. I assume it's the same. Yes, yeah. No, that is explained. They gave her the Metroid Vax. Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah, she got the jab. If you run through the Ghidorah elevator early, you get wrecked. Oh, actually, I'm actually curious to see. Hold on. Hell yeah, wreck here, nice. Watch and learn, chumps. Wait, where is it? Remember? Oh, we got what? What is that? That's insane. Oh yeah, this part. Drewski, thank you very much. Huh? Okay, is there a what's the technique here? What Okay, Alex, here's what you do. You have to run to this point. Stop. Double take. 1, 2. Oh. Stand on the end platform briefly for quarter second. Run forward, turn right.
It sucks!
You're 500. Yo, a cat, coward. Where's the 500? All right, is there anything different now? I think that's probably all the same. Or is there anything different about the end? Oh, I'm curious to see the eye door. Wasn't there a glitch or something? You guys were saying? Okay. Easiest fight of all time. Let's go. God, the angle on these is so annoying. Okay, so what people were soft locking? Two? Because of the whatchamacallit? After Kraid, people are soft locking. How do you activate that? This is a fairly underwhelming fight as well because you just... So I'm saying the difficulty doesn't seem cohesive. Yeah, visually it's really cool. The escape sequence is weird. Yeah. Was there anything? Were there any secrets at the end on the escape sequence, or no? Is that it, chat? This fight as well is kind of funny. Like, yeah. Wait, you can just go back this way? Huh? Does this all just lead to the same zone? Oh, there's a save there if you want. Oh. I see. Okay. Then that's that. So if you save Adam, there's a different... I skipped the scene, or because I went the wrong way, or I died to the things at the end, but... So this is the same. I remember, was there a different way? Oh yeah, you just come over here, you realize your ship is... Oh no, the first boss is insane or something, or what? Oh, this just brings you back here? Wait a minute, and that just loops back that way. Oh, brother, so it's just a little shortcut. Oh, the Omega Metroid, okay. Raven beat Kraid.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so what's the different ending then? Sam is blowing more shit up.
Mission accomplished. Well done, Samus. I'm sure the real Adam would be proud of you. ... However, wait. Oh, wonder how these Edacoons have managed to pilot the ship. Not to mention they were not infected by the X. Interesting. ... Samus, are you all right? You are unusually silent, but this is how it ends. Do you believe in fate? I forgot to talk about the dialogue. The dialogue, and this is also a creative liberty that I will extend. It doesn't really matter. The dialogue's a little interesting for, you know, what it is. Anyway, do you believe in fate? My programming doesn't say anything about this. What would the real Adam say? Life is short. Just follow your passions wherever they lead. Thanks, Adam. Let's go home now. No objections, right, lady? How about you make me up a sandwich, woman? That's what Adam just said. About passion, something I don't remember. How much time passed since then? Wait, did we already see this? Is the same dialogue. I expected the Federation of BSL died. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, so that was it. You're gonna start hard mode now on 1.0 or 1.1? Which one? On 1.0? 1.1 is not advisable. Okay, wait. I gotta see though. I just gotta experience it real quick, and then we're turning this off. All right. All right. So just delete it. Oops. So hard mode. Okay. Oh, I gotta watch this again. Whatever. I don't mind. People are telling me that this is terrible for hard mode. I really am curious. I'm playing the 1.0 hard mode. Boobas. Oh, no. I just want to see the intro because apparently the intro is awful. Wait, does it spit you out a random spot or what? Or is it always the same? Play until you reach a save room. Okay. Oh, so you gotta make it to Arachnus to see the insane shit? Oh my god. Oh, it starts you at different, because we started here with Omega mode. Giving her the vax, yeah. I knew this would happen. All right. Ah. You're supposed to kill the thing? Watch him one attempt. Never mind. Ah. I'll do it. I'm a true gamer. Just you watch.
Ready? Yep. Ow!
Okay, so apparently you can cheese. What is the shot? Watch and learn, chumps. Well, that's a fucking terrible hitbox. Oh, Jesus. Way to go, Techno. Yeah, I just got juggled because of Techno. Yeah, I mean, I could do that too, but you never told me that. Okay. Hit it! Okay, it's dead.
60 seconds to isolation.
Wow! He says, get out of here!
This shit's gonna blow, Samus! Shit's blowing up! Wow! 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 My fucking tomatoes! The fuck is that doing here? All of a sudden. Yo, fuck this shit. What? That's what that's how you died and that's when you quit. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, it is hard mode. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. There it is, Primus. It's hard mode. Oh, it's why you crying. Genius. All right.
This game fucking
I'll try to get through it.
It sucks! You gotta fucking love this game!
Seconds to isolation lockdown.
All right. Back to the beginning. Earth to Oats. It's hard mode. Yeah, yep, thank you. I know. Yeah, that's what it is. Lack of respect.
Seconds to isolation lockdown.
It's like a Japanese make a Kaizo game. Primus, are you just being stupid deliberately? What the fuck are you talking about? Omega power walking, yep. Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. Don't stop! It's behind you!
Wait a minute. Ain't no fucking way it's gonna make you. Oh, it is hard mode. The f-
I'm gonna vomit! Stop!
Oh no, you're dead here. Like you can't even grab on. What's the point of these things when you can't grab on? Oh, fuck off. I'm out of missiles. Alright, easy. Get out. Dude, you fucked up. Samus. Ooh wee. Hello, Samus. She's a weeb. I guess. Alright, time to die. I think Meta should have made that a crumble block and then spikes down here that one-shot you. Just saying. And then you have to start back at the very beginning. Alright. He takes feedback, Oats. Yeah. I'm not gonna play anymore, but I was just curious about the intro. I assume if you die at Arcus or whatever, Arcanus, you go all the way back, right? It's GG, you go back to the start. Oh my god. You have to... Oh. I mean, it's worth playing. It might be fixed up, but... Oh. Okay, so I am going to actually be done for the evening. I'm gonna be working on some Dread and stuff in my free time here. I've just got some stuff I'm doing. But I'm glad we finished this up. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow at a good time with Dread runs. Thanks for watching. Everyone have a great evening. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.